Okay. Man Panorama. Uh-huh. The Mercedes. SLS AMG. Yeah, Group 4. Okay. I didn't look at the car list. I tried to check the weather. Uh, I haven't driven this car in a good enough amount of time. And crash and last place. Two laps, GT Sophie. Single race. Uh-huh. Okay. So for the first couple of inputs, that's the race. Right. And then I catch up the second lap and I get overtakes or not. Okay, so you can get a couple of moves and then count those as wins. Or just... Okay. Right. So I get the overtakes or I get overtaken or right. So then there's this Megane that I know for sure, and this, what I'm counting is a Sylvia. Okay, but it's not a Sylvia. Not yet, it isn't. So we're going up the mountain, and I'm shifting up, or we're getting on with the race. Okay, but I'm early because I haven't done this track or this car in a while. Okay, but I'm not losing this Megane or this Sylvia. Okay, given the wheelbase, I can sort of keep up or, right, not lose them. But I don't know the track or the car or the race today. Okay. So now, going down the mountain, yeah, and then shifting up to account for the safeties or the risks and hazards of this or this. Okay, maneuverability is an issue. Right. Now, I start to remember that you have to shift when you're turning left or right the wheel. Right, so you don't run the transmission. But also because the car is leaning like rise over run or diagonally because of the driver. Right, like you know how you have, generally speaking, your heart on your left side, but then your stomach and your liver on your right, but then below the rib cage and such? Right. Okay, kind of like that, but in a car, and so shifting up and down. Like with the hips and then the shoulders and the collarbone. Right. So, clean race so far. Right, with the Megane. Now, I know it's a GTR. And so the Megane says, have the overtake. And so, I get the overtake. Now it's this Nissan, and I'm thinking, is this between you and me? Or is this just, what are you going on about from here on in? And so I get the overtake, and it's cutting it kind of close, and I'm like, great, you're four-wheel drive or your turbocharger, and then it's no context, non-starter, false start. Right. Now, I don't know what's up ahead, but I know it's a red car, I know it's a white car, I'm guessing it's a Mustang. And then I see the rest of the car list or the pack up ahead. Right. But I catch up to the pack and I'm thinking, is that what I think it is? The Alpha. The old school Alpha. Right. Known for rally and then maneuverability. Right. So now this is like the Corvette where I'm supposed to learn from this. Now at this point I'm going left, right, left, right. Right. During the replay, you can tell that the track or the tarmac or the asphalt is bent like at an angle, weird, like in the middle of the right. And then he clips me with his aspiration, and then I'm thinking, oh, I'm just excited because it's a red car, right? And so I calm down and I just pay my respects or show some, decorum and then proper manners. Right. Going downhill again, but I don't want to clip him because then this is a new car for all intents and purposes, so I'm a new driver and I don't want to mess him up. Impossible. For all intents and purposes, yes. But I'm minding the transmission from left to right and then the shifting points. Okay, because it leans that way. Right. Now I'm going to get the overtake. which he hands me. And then I'm going to get the overtake on this Mustang, which he hands me again, or they or she. Right. Now here's a Sylvia, right? Oh, and this Veyron. And then we make contact, and she's like, well, there's not enough space for all three. Okay. So I get the overtake on the Veyron. The Sylvia will not relent, and then I lose the car. For whatever reason, that Sylvia thought that they didn't have to give me the overtake, or that they could catch up to the pack, and then from that little bit of just like outside the track off-roading, it doesn't have the ventilation, it doesn't have the suspension, it doesn't have the track that day there is. And then that's 12th place, right? Whatever, man, whatever. Right, it's fine.